Hey guys, it's Andrew from Fishy. We know that there's a lot of different filters that you can use for your aquarium, for your home aquarium. Today I actually wanted to talk to you about canister filters. It's a great option for a lot of different types of tanks. Today we're going to focus on the FX6 and the FX4. Only difference being size and media trays, gallons per hour. I think the FX6 is running, they claim it could do around a 400 gallon tank, though I find that the biomedia and stuff could handle that. It's a little inadequate in practice. It does 925 gallons per hour through this unit, whereas the FX4, it's going to do, they suggest up to a 250 gallon aquarium, 700 gallons per hour on that one. They're really neat. I do enjoy them because of the versatility that you can use them with those stackable media trays that we'll get into in just a second. You can see how you can customize it just about for any tank that you want to put one of these on. We're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing on the FX6 so you guys can see exactly how it's gonna be when you get it home and open it up. But I wanted to just show you the FX4 so you can kind of get a sneak peek about the canister. All right, here we have the FX6 and we're gonna do a little unboxing for you. When you first get it, you're gonna see, gives you a couple of pictures and a whole lot of words, but luckily you have me to walk you through it, so we don't have to sit there and read all that. So when you first open it, you're gonna come across a couple little trinkets. This is gonna be all your connections that you need to go to the filter, your intake, your output, and then your little clamps to hook it onto the aquarium. Then they give you this little extra piece of hosing as well as your return line. And we'll get a little bit more into it, but it actually has a little water change feature built into the canister. The big reveal, the FX6. You'll notice your actual return lines are wrapped around nice and tight, hugging it. This is that little water change thing that we were talking about that hooks up to. Power cord. Well, let's see what's inside. So you have all of these, which I do recommend tightening like you would do a tire, go across the way and all the way around. And then once you lift that lid, you'll see one line stays there, one line stays there. Then you have these two little red handles where you could actually pull out all three in the FX6, two in the FX4 media trays, which makes it nice and easy. Not too much going on in here, except that's where your pump intake is and everything. Then if you want to break down this tower, you just take these off, set them aside. Then you have your mechanical filtration in the form of foam blocks. I find in service these actually last quite a long time, even a year or two without having to replace without any issue. They do get a little discolored, they aren't going to be as beautiful white. These being a little bit more dense, I do end up changing those every once in a while. With the FX6, you actually get two of these, which you can stagger them on different levels, but it comes packaged on the top. They also have the basket in basket and give you ceramic for their biologic. And then they even give you a media bag, hopefully for your chemical filtration, whether that be a carbon or a phosphan, whatever. Again, you're trying to put the versatility for whatever tank you're trying to put it on. But it's nice that they give you a nice little media bag so you could do it right out of the box. They don't add any of that chemical filtration in here because there's so many different options, and they allow you to customize it to what you're trying to do. And at the very, very bottom, there's this pad, which is more of a fine filter. If I was doing a lightly stocked tank, I tend to take these out because it makes me crack it open a lot more often because this ends up clogging. We'll put it back together. And it's just nice and convenient that you're able to just take out the whole tower, clean it, rinse it, service it, and then it's just going right back in. Make sure it seats. This line obviously goes here. It only fits one way. And then pop all of these up. And as I was saying before, I go and tighten them across the way, and I just keep going this way. I find that this doesn't cause any pressure points on our gaskets and just gives a better tightening of the lid. So now that we got all our media in there and we got exactly the way we want it, these are your quick disconnects. Say you want to take the whole filter outside and deal with it away from the aquarium or outside of the house. These quick disconnects are super easy and quick on, quick off. So they're in the orientation that would be running, and you can see you can turn those to shut it off. So when it's hooked up to the aquarium, you can shut the water off to the filter, and then you just press this slide, comes right off. They give you a lot of line. I've never had to go get more unless I cut it wrong. Measure twice, cut once. Soft ends are gonna go nice and easy on your barb fitting. They even give you the nice little metal bands so that you can tighten them on there, make sure it's watertight. And then once you get it installed, decide where you want your in and out, and then you would measure it, go into the aquarium, and then you would get this nifty little guy. Then the line would just rest in this channel and go into the aquarium. So we just got a bunch of koi since it's full swing pond season, so we had to set up this, and I just wanted to show this real quick because it shows you the versatility. On this, we weren't able to use the clips. This lip was just too wide, but we still had to secure them in. But to show you that you can even run a vat. We went with 2 FX6s for this just because of the bio load that's in there, and because it's a freshly set up system. But I wanted to show you what it looks like when you put it onto an aquarium with the clips. So when actually you're installing it onto a home aquarium, these make it really, really easy. It's just clips that you would push in. There's 3 of them to hold it on back, inside, and top, and that's just to secure it to the aquarium. So that's what it's gonna look like when it's installed. There's so many features and stuff on these canisters. I wouldn't possibly be able to get all of them, like the smart chip technology where it burps itself if it ever gets airbound, with the auto change water change system where you could even drain the canister and not have to lift up about 5 gallons of water when you do your water changes. Little things like that, you're just gonna have to try them and find out about all the cool features that they have about them. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, let us know. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you on the flip side. No idea what I'm supposed to close it with.